Hello, I'm Dan Gibson, Mayor of Natchez, Mississippi, the most beautiful city on the Mississippi River. I'm here with Warren Reuther. Mr. Reuther is a real treasure for Natchez. Mr. Reuther, you happen to have right here behind us the only hop-on, hop-off tour bus in Mississippi. Not only that, we actually are the smallest city in the world to have a hop-on, hop-off tour bus. Tell us about it.
Well, I'm from New Orleans, and in New Orleans we have 14 of these buses.
Wow.
And then when I came to Natchez, I could see how the historic features about Natchez are similar to New Orleans, and the buses that we have in New Orleans are very popular. So I notified the franchise, which is in Seville, Spain, that we would like to do a hop-on, hop-off operation in a little town called Natchez. About a week later, they called me back and said, where is Natchez? They couldn't find it. And they flew into New Orleans. I brought them up here. They fell in love with the city. They fell in love with it and said, look, we can allow you to have 4 buses. And right now we have 3. And we've been operating for a couple of years. And it's been a great positive thing for the city because they have a lot to see. And with the hop-on, hop-off buses, it gives them opportunities to see it from a vantage. And we have a guide up there, and she's a historian that knows a lot about the city. And we've gotten a tremendous amount of compliments on the tour.
Mr. Reuther, you know you're a real asset to Natchez because before you, the idea of a hop-on, hop-off bus being in Natchez, much less anywhere in Mississippi, was a real foreign concept. And here you've made it happen.
Well, you got a great city to start with. You got to have a base to start with, and you got to have a lot of history because people want to know about the history of a city. How did it get started? And you got a tremendous amount of history to tell. You got museums. You got the river that's magnificent. It's beautiful here. And also, you have a lot of places of interest in Natchez.
We do. We have all the beautiful antebellum homes, great restaurants. We have great, amazing shops, antique shops. And we have a real growing night venue now, all kind of night spots. Well, you know, we're going to let everybody go. I think you just loaded the bus. Warren, tell us a little about the schedule. How often do you run?
We run 6 days a week. The only day that we do not run the bus is on a Monday. And we run from 10 to 4 on the 6 days that we run. And the first tour leaves from here at 10 o'clock. And then we have other pickups, like the Grand Hotel is a pickup, Monmouth Historic Inn is a pickup. And then we give about an hour-and-a-half tour of the city of Natchez.
You actually have how many drop-off sites, or I should say hop-off sites in the city?
Well, we have 10, but we have more than that if you want to get off at a certain spot. What the tour really does to you is it does 2 things for you. First off, if you've never been here before, the best thing to do is to take the tour, Dan, because now it's going to show you places of interest that you may not have known existed. That if you want to go back and spend some time, you can do that, as much time as you want, and then the bus eventually is going to get back to that location so you can hop back on it and go to other locations or just ride it throughout the whole city to get a complete city tour.
Oh, that's just great. Now, where do you buy the tickets?
Well, at the visitor center here is our headquarters, and you're going to see all the stuff that we've done here, and we show all the antebellum homes inside, and we'll do that. And you can buy them at the Grand Hotel, and we can buy them at Monmouth Historic Inn, and you can buy it at the visitor center. That's where the Natchez Pilgrimage Tours is, at the Convention Center on Main Street in downtown Natchez.
Boy, that's great. Well, you know, speaking of the ticket center, I'd like to go in and see what you've done here.
Let's do
because people need to know. Y'all have fun. And so here we are at the ticket desk. So this is where you can buy your hop-on, hop-off tour bus ticket.
That's true, Dan. The National Park Service decided that they wanted somebody to come in and talk about Natchez and sell tickets to all the things and all the attractions that they have available to buy a ticket for here in Natchez. And our company was fortunate enough to be awarded the contract because we've done this for 35 years. And they saw that they had somebody that understood what to do, how to do it, when to do it, and to make a change and beautify this one area with the pictures of all the homes, and coming across the river, there's the Grand Hotel and all the different historic homes that we sell tickets to, and hop on, hop off, and give out information all about the things that the people are interested in when they come to Natchez.
Now, in addition, though, to the hop on, hop off tour, you can sell them tickets to all the houses.
We sell tickets to Stanton Hall, Doug and Don's, Oak Hill, which, of course, you know, Oak Hill was awarded this year the 4th best B&B in the country, and then the 9th in the world.
Wow.
Which is pretty prestigious.
Yes.
To have that in Natchez.
Yeah. Warren, you know, what's great about our visitor center is there are live displays, there's a gift shop, and I'm noticing right here, Forks of the Roads, is that a big deal for our tourists? Tell me.
Huge. It's a huge deal. And let me just share some things with you that's happening in 2 weeks at Monmouth. I received a phone call about a year ago from a lady by the name of Tolls, T-O-L-L-I-S. Miss Tolls lives in Houston, and she introduced herself and said that their family traced a Tolls that was a slave at Monmouth. And National Geographic is involved, and they're coming here in 2 weeks to bring back that history of this individual.
Wow.
And the families coming in from all over the country.
Wow.
That they're coming in to do this. And this one here is the Forks in the Road. This is where everything took place. And we get a tremendous amount of questions, and the hop on, hop off buses is one of the places that we go to that they can get out there, spend some time, and read about all the things that's happened. Proud to Take a Stand Monument is located on the hop on, hop off strip, and we stop the bus and the people can get out and read all about what happened here in Natchez,
Yes.
which is pretty historic.
Very much
And a lot
so.
of that is all coming back now.
It is.
And a lot of people are interested in doing that.
Oh, we're so grateful to you. I want to also say, Warren, thank you for what you do in Natchez. You operate the Natchez Grand. You operate the Convention Center. You own and operate, you know, the Monmouth Historic Inn. But you and Nancy have also brought so much experience to us from all of your years in tourism in the New Orleans area. And we just are grateful to have you.
Well, it's nice to be here. And it's nice to be affiliated with you, Dan. You brought a lot to Natchez, and it's taken a whole different turn for the better for everybody.
Thank you so much. Well, thank you for watching, and come to Natchez and hop on the bus. You'll have a great time. And Warren Reuther, thank you again.
Oh, Dan, thank you for having us here, and we see the future is very bright for Natchez.